All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to ECL 2024 Division 2 Valkyria versus Bears. Now, I'm going to be watching this from the Bears' perspective, so I set it that way because that's how the thumbnail is. But you should see Bears on this side, blue side with me. They'll be playing as the Allies, with Valkyria playing as the Germans over on the red side. Playing over some Carentan today. And it looks like the middle point is going to be town centers. We'll go ahead and switch over to that. And the warm-up has about a minute left. So we'll see how this starts off here in just a minute. Oh, whoa. That was loud. Thank you for the subscribe. I had forgotten that I had that turned on. So, oops. I guess I turned that on for Twitch, and then I decided to stream it on YouTube, and whatever. We might hear dings from time to time when people subscribe. That won't hurt my feelings. Norvald crashed. Oh, that's not good. That means that they're not going to have any artillery. That's their artillery guy. Alright, well, good luck, Bears. Won't have any. Hopefully he comes back before this gets too hot and heavy in here. Hold on a second. That's why it looks weird. I have my brightness turned way up because I was streaming Foy Night last night. Oh, that looks so much better. That is not so extreme and bright. Okay. Here we got some guys coming in. I heard some long-range rockets going. Where are they flying? There was a hit there. Oh, look at the rockets going in. They must have expected him to come in on this road, and sure enough, they did. Here comes the tanks. A little early on the rockets, though. Good effort. Good effort. Get up here a little closer, and we'll just got this mic right in my mouth. Move that back a little bit. Some more long-range rockets. They hit the road. Those were some good-looking rockets. There was nothing there, but those were some good-looking rockets. It looks like everybody's kind of pushing off to the north up here. There's going to be a fight by the church. Here comes the center pushing right into the road. Again, the Valkyria, they're really spread out. They're not pushing in here very hard at all. It looks very much like the initial cap is going to go to the Bears. They do have a squad down here in the south. Some rockets coming in. A couple of guys from Bears and one of their tanks pushing in. Let's stop flying so high. Got the Stewart lining up to cover this whole open area here to keep these guys from pushing through and around. Where's that alley? The alley's right here. So this alley's still really important right here. This part right here. You can get into all this stuff now, but if they can swing around down through here and get up into this alley, they can get up behind them. So that's good positioning on the tank to prevent them from doing that. Up here on the north side, they have Bears has control of the church. But there's a lot of pressure coming around from the north. We even saw one of their guys swinging around. I got myself all zoomed in here. That's why the camera feels weird. We're just going to look east from here now. We're going to kind of look from the Bears' perspective. They got a good hold on town center now. They're about to get the capture. Right about now. Alright, with that capture, that will eliminate any spawns that the Valkyries had in the capture zone. So they'll have any of their squad leaders that they have will have to replace their spawns. Of course, except for Recon, as we can see Recon's up here. There's a lot of fire coming up here. Where's the Lukes? I can hear it. He's right there. So they do have the Lukes right up here. He lost a lot of his infantry support. They're using these heights in the church, calling things out and getting some shots on. But here they come around the south side of the church, getting into the courtyards closer to town center. Spayman takes down 2 of them. Sabvor goes down as well, takes out 3. Pushing forward, Samurai coming around behind him, not looking this way, I don't think. Come on. Hold still. I just want to see what you're doing. Alright, so now he's got eyes on that tank. They're going to know the Stuart's right there in town center and stationary. Jumps right out the window. Keeps moving. Taking some fire from Buki back there. Looking to get a satchel on the tank. I don't think they see it. Gets the satchel. There it is. So, does Buki see it? Does Buki see it? He didn't see it. Oh wait, no, he didn't get it on. I don't see a satchel. Yeah, they're looking. I thought it was this right here, but it's not. There's no fuse going off there. Oh, that's too bad for the Valkyries there. It looked like he got that satchel on. He did not. Oh, he did! I could not see the fuse. Somebody in the chat tell me why I couldn't see that. I don't know. But there goes the Stuart. They were not able to defuse that in time. Buki should have seen that when he ran up to the tank, so he is a little bit on him. The tankers jumped out and tried to get it, but too late. Using the elevation in the house, you got Sillin up here doing what he can to prevent him from coming down these alleys. Oh, but they got, what's that, the P4 down there shooting straight down the road. That's going to make it really hard for them to keep guys in the center. They've got a lot of pressure coming in these front door roads. I don't see a lot of the Bears reacting to this. They are pulling back. They were starting to cap. They're pulling it back now. We're going to pull the camera over here real quick. I want to back up and try to get a better picture of what's going on here, because you can see that the Valkyries are just kind of getting in, slipping in the cracks through these side courtyards that ever since that update where they added these, it's a lot easier to get into town center. That was the point, of course, but man, these guys, they're just infiltrating everywhere, hitting all the flanks all around town center, just anywhere they can get guys in. And you can see they're coming in these roads here, coming in here. They've got a tank here and here. So that's the P4. I didn't see what this is. We'll take a look in just a second. Looks like they're it looks like the Bears are holding pretty strong here, but that tank's going to cause a lot of pressure. Where is it? Right here. Is that another P4? Is that a Luke's? That's a Luke's, but what is he looking at? He's just covering that road. Oh, don't do it, boys. Ah! It was a bad idea. Alright. Back up the camera. Looks like they're swinging around the north side now. Down here on the south, it got... Man, it's just, they got so much pressure coming from all these directions. You can see the Bears are clustered right here. They're getting compressed. If artillery starts coming down here, that could be a lot of trouble for them. Start clearing out these reinforcements they have in this courtyard. I see artillery coming down there. I'm going to assume that that is Bears artillery, so... Oh... I don't know I don't know if their artillery guy came back, because I'm still on a squad by myself and I'm supposed to be in with their artillery guys, so he might not have come back. That is going to be a big problem for the Bears. They do have somebody running the artillery. It's Norvald. I'm just not in the right squad anymore. I guess they're going to let it fly. I'm supposed to be in a squad with somebody, but it happens. As long as it's working out and everybody's happy, I'm happy too. They're pushing really hard. You can see they got the Lukes pushed right up, shooting into that doorway. They're going to start trying to push their infantry in there. They're also right here, still in the front door. Bears are holding on to the capture, but there's a lot of guys pushing in all around here. Shifting down over here. Here comes the artillery. Looks like Norvald's starting to direct his artillery down here now, by this looks. Not much artillery support for him, and he's quite damaged. Some grenades coming in. They're trying to get through there. He's really firing through that door, though. Just takes out a whole cluster of them. Dark is just trapped. He's trapped behind that door. Poor Dark. Well, hopefully they can get rid of that Lux. In the meantime, let's pull back a little bit. They are getting into the courtyard, starting to really get a hold on town center. Oh, excuse me. My nose really gets stuffy when I do casting. I don't know why. A lot of talking. Take something to drink, maybe. Marco's just laying down the hate with that machine gun. I can't believe that he was able to shoot for that long. I guess he did have tank support right behind him, but Valkyrie's just pushing right on in. Taking control of the center. They do have this garrison here. The Bears have this garrison here, so they're getting their reinforcements back in. Ah, I didn't know you could go into that house. I've literally never gone to that house since the update, but that's cool to know that you can go in there. I wonder how many times I've been killed from that house not knowing you could go in there. I hear a bombing run. Here comes the bombing run. Oh. That is definitely going to be a bombing run from the Valkyries. They most certainly got that garrison. And their artillery's coming down, so they know exactly where these guys are spawning in, directing all of their heavy firepower there. Still got the Lux here shooting into that doorway. There goes the Lux. Somebody took it out. No, it's still there. Was that an artillery round? Rockets coming in. He's trying to back off, trying to save his tank. Not even sure how much ammo he's got left on him. Jord. What did he just do? Did he just place a satchel there on the wall trying to get the tank? Doesn't look like it. Oh, he did. Yes, he placed a satchel on the wall. I don't know if that's close enough. I think it'll be protected by the building. And a lot of infantry pushing up. They're getting the repair on that tank. Galeor might be able to hear the hiss of that fuse. Ooh, boys, don't do it. You're running right past it. And boom! The tank is still up, but there, that was a big explosion. Let's see what Zumik does. He's going to have to jump right into the gunner's seat. Sabvor is probably going to get that kill here. We're going to back up. Yeah, he's going to get that kill. Boom. Ooh, doesn't quite. Blew himself up. Oh, greedy. Greedy. Fired too soon, thinking he was going to get the kill. That's unfortunate for him. Well, it looks like they're going to save that Lux for a little while longer. They still got good troops coming in through these courtyards down here on the south, though. Even starting to take back the main town center courtyard. The center. The plaza. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Plaza. Starting to take back the plaza. Looks like Valkyrie's got some guys spawning in right here by this house. So they got pretty strong here. They still control this whole area with their tanks. Is that the Tiger? Yeah, it's a Tiger. They got the Tiger right in the front now. Is that Luke still there? Luke's still there. Artillery coming in, starting to push south into the courtyards now. Trying to clear the Bears out from this area so that they can stop those reinforcements coming in. They're starting to swing the cap towards themselves again. I don't know if this tank is in the circle. Whoa! Fast cam. Alright. He is just inside the circle. Right here, and they got OPs right here too, protected by the tank, so they've got a lot of pressure right here, right in the front door. Now there is a 76 back here, but if he pushes forward and tries to engage that tiger, he's almost certainly going to take the first hit. And you don't want to be taking first hits when you're fighting tigers. A lot of infantry here in the plaza now. Bears still holding on to the courtyards on the south. This fight is really heavy right here in town center. Here comes bombing run. That's the Bears bombing run. Looks like they're trying to clear out the plaza. They got a number of hits there. Looks like they did hit the tiger a little bit. I can't see if it's damaged. Does not look like the tiger took any damage. Either that or they repaired it really fast. Luke's is still there, waiting for his crew to come back. Just holding on to these courtyards, but they're not holding on to the capture point. They are still losing it. You can see that Valkyrie's just pushing a wedge right through the west side of town center now. It's got a pretty good hold. It's getting so intermixed here down on the south side, it's hard to say who's going to be able to hold on to it. Getting into the plaza again and controlling the west road. They kind of control all the main roads. It's just this south courtyard is where the Bears are holding on, and there's artillery coming down in there, and there's just troops flooding in, engaging them. Escape, trying to get the kills on. There's good marksmanship going on here. I'll give them that. They might have even taken friendly fire with artillery there. That's unfortunate. Oh, but Kelly comes around the back, takes out 2 squad leaders. I don't know where their OPs are, but he might have taken them out. Gets Escape. Yeah, I forgot his name already. Escape something. Damn it. So much going on. The fighting is so heavy. Kelly and Boric goes down. Skoki's coming in from the north side, though, into the courtyard. He's going the other way. I think they might have an OP or something right here. I don't know. I haven't seen any spawn-ins. This might be their last stand here on the south courtyards. Looks like Dale's going for another satchel. No way. We got dual satchels on this wall right now. Come on, guys. Oh, I love it. That's mostly just going to take out the Valkyries, though, I think. They're just going to lose a couple guys. They backed off. Boom, there goes one satchel. Did they get any guys right there? Was there a couple guys there right now? Here comes the second satchel. Any second now. He placed it a couple seconds after. It doesn't look like it's going to get anything, though, so we'll just move on. Dale? What are you doing, Dale? Did he put a 60-second timer on that satchel? What are you doing, Satchel? Looks like a mailbox. He did place that, right? Have I lost my mind? I've lost my mind. I swear to God I watched him place a satchel there, and I've just been looking at a mailbox this whole time. Ah, that's embarrassing. Anyways, fight going on over here in this house. Still holding on to the west side of town center, though. Keeping the... You know, the downside to streaming matches back-to-back is I keep wanting to say the names of the teams I was streaming last night. So if I'm getting a little tongue-tied, that's why. Because I keep wanting to say, like, SLK and stuff. And SLK was last night. It's VLK tonight. We got the Valkyries and the Bears. And Valkyries, they captured town center, which eliminates all the spawns from the Bears in this area. Now, their squad leaders will have to replace their spawns. Pumping station, it fluctuated for a second. Valkyrie's already got troops in place, though, moving down from the north, though. And they've got guys behind them, including their commander. Now, there's already a tank here for the Bears, and they've got a lot of guys here, so they're not really in danger of being capped on just yet, but they are firmly pushed out of town center right now. You can just see it all right now. Big circle right here. They control all the courtyards and all the buildings right here. They've got a lot of troops in the church. Kind of looks like the bears are trying to swing around to the south a little bit, but they're taking a lot of casualties trying to do it, so Valkyrie's fully aware that it's happening. Shifting back over here. Pumping station. Fully cleared out. Well under control. Most of the fights look like it's about to break out either here by the church or down here in the south. So we'll just back up and we'll kind of wait, see where the fight starts to develop. Seeing some casualties here. Some tank fire coming in. What do we got? Tiger. Tiger's making it really difficult to close across this open space, and they need some guys to swing around this way, but Valkyrie's already got a couple guys out in that direction, including their recon. 2 squad leaders too, so they're most likely pushing towards pumping station, but if they start catching wind of enemy troops here, they could change their direction at any time. Same with the bears. They're pushing out here on the north side now, fully aware that they need to keep pumping stations safe. They're covering that space, getting some garrisons up, getting their vision out. They don't really have any back garrisons, except for one at Blacktot. Of course, I don't really know what Valkyries have for garrisons, because I can't see them. Cough, cough. Developers, cough. Fix that, please. But we can well assume where some of their garrisons are. I mean, they probably have something close to the church. Maybe around here would be a safe spot to have a garrison. They probably have something back here, which is where they were attacking this from, I'm sure. They might even have something down here, or are looking to put something down there right now, maybe. That's probably what Hellfuhrer was doing. There's also a couple of bears guys back here. One of them just disappeared. I don't know if he redeployed, because there ain't nobody down here to shoot him. That was weird. There was 2 of them a second ago. But anyways, both of those guys possibly looking to get garrisons down here. The long flank around down on the south. The whole fight is up at the south. You know, you got customs and pumping station. Town center is the furthest south point. So you kind of push down and around it to flank. But most of your garrisons you're going to find, you know, up here, here. Maybe down around this area. But if you can get garrisons down here, as far away as they are, they're very unlikely to be discovered, which gives you a possibility to have, you know, one squad leader come in on a garrison, move around to flank, places OP, and now you've got an attack coming from somewhere that was unexpected. Simple things like that can really put the enemy on the back foot. And as I always say, if you can dictate the flow of the battle, then you can cause your opponents to do foolish things. Looks like they're positioned one of the Tigers right in town center, shooting down the road, making sure that the bears cannot use that avenue of approach whatsoever. They're starting to get a lot of guys down here on the south, going for that long flank. It might take them a couple minutes to get into position, but we'll see what happens. A lot of guys up here in the north. Now, they got a good line going on right here. They've got a good strong line, but you see Valkyrie got behind them somewhere back here. Not entirely sure where their spawn is exactly. Most likely just an OP from D-word, who just went down from Bloody. Both those guys just go down. Hearing recon planes going overhead. Looks like trying to figure out where that infiltration is. Seems like they came from back here. Ooh, supply truck takes a rocket from Fijo. There's the OP right there. Is this a wheat field? It's got to be on a... Okay, it's a bush. I'm like, what has he got that in? He can't just have his OP in an open field like that. I do that too. You put the OP in the middle of an open field like this, and unless a vehicle drives past, you'll almost certainly never be discovered because you don't run through open fields. It works. So then you just got a single squad trickling in from the backside there, though, so causing a little havoc. But obviously the bears are aware of it, reacting to it. Down here in the south, same thing. You can see from the Valkyries. It's Valkyria, but they are the Valkyries. Because what else are the Valkyrians? The Valkyrians. Yeah, Bear's just swinging down around here on the south side. The battle's just kind of spreading out now that it's not a huge fight for town center. There's just a lot of feeling out going on. Still holding their line. They're trying to push their line out and around, but they're getting spread out, and you can see that a lot of these Valkyrie guys are just starting to slip in between their lines, getting intermixed, casualties taken, not always knowing where they're coming from. Over here in the center, there's a good solid line going from both of them, except for Jord managed to get in there. What you doing, Jord? He's in here. Just in this house. Taking some looks. What can he see? Not a whole lot. He's still in there though. Where is their garrison? would wager they have a garrison somewhere close. And I want to find it because I want to be able to tell if the Bears are getting close to capturing it. Now, I'm not seeing garrisons in any of the usual spots just yet. Did I fly past one? Did anybody see a garrison? I didn't see any garrisons in there. Don't know where they're the garrisons. Benny up here with the machine gun, though, keeping this whole area clear. Wait a minute. Hold on, I'm looking at this. I did not know that you could attach. Did they change that? You didn't used to be able to attach the machine gun there. Did they finally fix that? Neat. Still a lot going down on the south side, long flanks, just a lot of intermixing going on. Let's head back over to pumping station, take a look, see what's going on up here. Kind of doesn't really look like much. A little bit of flanking going on by the Valkyries, but it's already been discovered. Everybody's aware of each other. Good map awareness by both teams. I mean, I'm seeing 1s and 2s slip through, but I am not seeing any large concentrations of troops slip through anywhere. These guys are really paying attention to their sectors. Having a real hard time slipping flanks in. You got Tridemax way out and around. Not really sure where he's trying to get to. Somewhere over here maybe. Possibly even up there. You know, trying to get up like around here. Get an OP up that they're unaware of. Might even spot some garrisons while he's out and about. Alright. Let's see, where am I? There's town center. Here's the courtyard. Still down here in the south by the tracks. Just trickling in. Trickling in. You got Hellfuhrer starting to get a flank fire on the tracks now. Yeah. So, this south flank is probably going to get cleaned up here pretty soon. They're too aware of it. But while that's happening, while they're pushing guys out and around, there is a little bit of a push going on right here. Now, this will lead them back up to the church, so this doesn't put them right into town center. But if they can get an OP in here, maybe even a garrison, who knows? I mean, that's pretty hot for a garrison, but that tank would shut it down. So don't listen to that. Garrison wouldn't do him any good. Not right now, anyways. Alright, here we go. Pushing into the church. Firefight's breaking out. Tetris exchanges. Takes out Blizer. Tetris goes down. Mitsu still there right in the front. Tetra Pak pulls back into that courtyard, holding his position. Lots of reaction going on to this. Hey, gets spotted and goes down from Mitsu. George still up in here in the courtyard, though. Look at you. Look at you. Let me lock onto you. Taking the bandage. So, he's got BAR too. He must have heard Pavlov. No? What's you gonna do? George just holding the steps. Pavlov runs off. Wait, where did George go? Oh, he's up. Oh, he goes down. Gets taken down by a Yas. Where'd you come from? Got an OP right there. That was probably lit up too. They must have known he was close. Alright. Well, you know what though? He kept him nice and distracted. Look at this going on right in the front door. Some good pressure going on. What match is almost finished? Huh? Hold on. My thing turned off so I couldn't see my chat. Should be live. Why am I not live? Fight's still happening in front of me. Keep an eye on the fight. There we go. Match is almost finished. The match isn't almost finished. It was 30 minutes in. There's a 30-minate delay, as requested by the teams and the association. Oh, but while I was messing with that, this got cleaned up. Fortunately, I at least had the camera in the right position for you guys to see it. Now, they're still spawning in there. Let's get a little closer. Spayman takes out Martyrdom. Trying to push in. There goes the OP. I saw it burn. Yeah, it's most likely going to get cleaned up. They do still have a squad leader there. Now they're starting to get some pressure in on the south. So they're squeezing the flanks real hard, just in the same way that the Valkyries did to them. So I'm going to just want to go over to pumping station. I want to make sure that there's nothing crazy going on over here. You still got D-Word's squad doing their thing, blowing up trucks. Just generally causing some havoc in the back line. Not enough to get any real cap weight on. Most of the fighting is here around town center. You can see here in the north, it's kind of moved up to like this area. It moved away from the church. So Valkyrie's making a little bit of progress over there. They're using that Tiger to just slowly push themselves forward, keeping good infantry support with their tanks. Doing a good job with that. I have not seen one of the Bears tanks in some time. Let's see if we can find one of their 76s. Let's take a look at the map because I can see theirs. They've got 176 back here at pumping station. Where is he? Why can't I see him? He's right in front of me. It's just green. Looks like Martin's trying to get a satchel on him, maybe? No good. So they're just using their 76 defensively. I mean, Valkyries are also using their tanks pretty defensively. Pushing them up, though. They got this one Tiger's pushing up. Sabvor. Is he a satchel, or is he... Wow. Nice. Nice by Slareth. Good job. How did he come out of the top of the tank, though? How did he do that? Why did I always come out of the side of the tank? Did they change that? Does he know something I don't know? Well, the Tiger is backing off now. He lost all his infantry support, so he's got to back off. Saved from the satchel, but obviously in a dangerous position if you got to jump out and save yourself from satchels. The other Tiger is also pushed forward a little bit, so town center is now kind of open. The fight has expanded away from it. They're pushing their forces down to the south to clear out this flank. They're expanding their entire perimeter. But I do see some guys slipping in right here in the center. Again, getting into these courtyards, which can't get you into town center itself, but it can lead you around to the church, where they almost certainly have at least OPs. I see Ronar coming back this way. There must be something lit up. They have to know they're coming. Or is he on his way? Maybe he's on his way to the Tiger. Tetris takes him down, though. So they will definitely be aware there's somebody here. He just got shot in the back. Oh, takes out an OP. There was an OP right there. There goes their recon. Mitsu takes... No, Chris is still up. I thought he went down. Mitsu's taking shots at him, though. They're right on top of each other. Oh, Mitsu goes down. Taking control of the church now. So there's only a couple guys here, but because they've taken a couple guys down, you can bet the Valkyries are going to respond to that. They're going to start pulling their defenders back towards the church. You can see a couple of them coming right now, heading right this way. Still doing a good job of responding to the threats. I see recon just spawned right there, so that must be where the garrison is. There it is. There's the garrison. Also a pretty common spot, but now that we know where it is, we can keep an eye to see if the bears can get close to it. Things are just kind of spread out and intermixed again. Ooh, bears did manage to make it all the way around to the east side of town center, though. It looks like I got to see 2 squad leaders, so potential for 2 full squads back here. They are taking some casualties up here in the north. I think that was Simply got him, so they're going to know that they're getting hit from behind. K-Mac just took somebody down right here. Pemic just spawned right there, so they do have an OP back there. Jord ran right past that. Oh, here comes one of the Tigers, swinging all the way back and around. Jord going for his infiltration again. Stepan's close by. Oh, there's an OP right there. Jord ran away from it. He should see it. There goes the OP. Now, did they see that? Did the Tiger see it? Oh, hits a mine. Here goes the other tire. They're really clearing out that back part, reacting to that well. The church is cleared out now. I mean, bears didn't manage to get an OP over here, I don't think, so the church was going to be hard to hold. They're really pushing out, though. There is a garrison right here. It just locked up, and they're going to get it. Bears starting to feel a lot of pressure now, just right in the front, right in the center. Valkyrie's really just pushing hard, just spreading their line outward. Like a flexing muscle. That was a terrible analogy. Look at them. They're bulging. Starting to push into here, starting to take control of these houses. Get some OP. They're gonna start getting some OPs in there, and they'll be able to start pushing from there. They can push into the cemetery. They can push out and around into the wheat fields right here. The wheat fields that aren't loaded in because I'm too far away, but now that I'm up close to them, you can see. Bears have control of the cemetery, but Valkyrie's starting to push in here. There's only a couple of them. Bears are pushing this way, reacting to it. Tamino goes down from Sabdor. Got some more guys pushing up, though, and now they're starting to push out a little further west. See what this machine gun does. Because he's going to get in that window. Should I have just waited for you in the window? Who just shot at you? Oh, look to the right. Look to the right. Oh, you lucky. He was going to get you. Potkin saved your booty. It's a little bit of intermixing fighting going on here. It does kind of seem like the Valkyries are taking control of this area pretty good, so they're going to start pushing here. There's going to be some close-in fighting between these two positions. You're going to see some casualties going on across this open area quite a bit. Tetris takes out Al-Sad. Mitsu runs right past him. He's looking back. Must have heard him. No, he kept going, didn't spot him. They got an OP here or something close by. Tetris takes out Fijo. Turned around just in time. Tamino goes down. They must be spawning over here somewhere because they know he's there. Well, they heard the shots, but Mitsu goes down. Jesus, Tetris, man. On a rampage. It's going for the high score. Now they're chasing him. Al-Sad's coming back, chasing him. And while he's doing this, in theory, Bears could push a couple more guys across that open spot. Mate goes down. Al-Sad goes down from Tetris a second time. Tetris goes down. Looks like Fijo got him. Not really sure where he came from, but man, he really had a good push. Good push. Up over here. What was that? That machine gun that just died right as I was coming up? Sees him. Oh, comes around behind him. Incendiary comes around backside. Clear that out. Toke Filco. I don't know. Filco. Filco goes down. Pocken right there. Fijo pushing around. Alright, now they're starting to push right up to the church. So they're just slowly pushing this in. They've also got another push going on over here to their right flank. A lot of pressure coming on to pumping station. I'm going to switch back over to town center real quick. I want to see what's going on back here. There is an infiltration going on down here on just south of the plaza. Oh, too fast. Skokie takes out. They're looking the other way. What are they shooting at? Shooting way down there. Skokie runs into a mine that it looked like he was already looking at? I don't know. Not sure what just happened. Maybe he thought it was friendly. What's shooting from back here? I don't know. Anyways. This infiltration is just kind of causing a little bit of havoc. Not too much pressure. I kind of want to shift back over this way again. So, looks like the bears are now pushing up from the south. They replaced some of their garrisons down here so that they can push hard into this attack that's been coming from the Valkyries. Garrison's right there. So, Al-Sad might hear that. Get in close soon. Let's get a little closer to this action. Oh, firefight breaking out in the street. Machine guns being hip-fired. Casualties being taken on both sides. Martin is on the garrison. The garrison is going down. Garrison is destroyed. Sullen tries to get him with a pistol, gets taken down. Tetra Pak takes him out, but the garrison's gone, and there is enough supplies to replace it. Garrison is immediately replaced. Here comes Pocken, though. Takes out both of the bears guys here. He's gonna push in here. He's gonna oh, no. He's bandaging. Can he hear that garrison? He's got to be able to hear that garrison from there. There's the garrison. 1, 2, 3 seconds. There's no spawn in, so that garrison's gone. And, man, Valkyries take back control of this area. One single squad, holding strong here. Alright, let's shift back over here to the front. In the meantime, Fejfi, his squad, there was a rocket coming in. I don't know if there was an OP there or not, but his squad putting a lot of pressure right on the front. Some rockets coming straight for him from Calvin too. There's Tetris. Gotta watch out for Tetris. We've already seen what he can do. He can die, I guess. I don't know. Sorry, Tetris. I had hopes, buddy. Fejfi now just holding his position by himself, possibly just waiting for a respawn for the timer on his OP, maybe, so he can replace it. Not sure if he lost it to one of those rockets. A lot of bears coming right into the front, though. Right, coming right at him. Circling around him, though. I don't think they're really aware that he's there. Takes out a couple of them. There's his OP. Gets a spawn in. Immediately gets taken out by Jord. Taking some exchanging with Jord. Fejker goes down from one of these two over here. Maybe Tetris. Tetris takes out Fejfi. Jord holding his position. They probably know there's an OP there. You can see Tetris pushing forward. Let's go ahead and zoom back out. See what's going on down here. This squad has started to shift to the west. They're not holding on to these buildings by the cemetery anymore. But Simply up here actually seems to have taken control of the cemetery, so we'll see what they can do with that. Back here at Town Center, there's a little bit of a wide flank going down on the south. You can see that the bears have a line right here, but it's pretty spread out. They have a big gap right here that there's enemy troops in. There's a big gap right here that there's enemy troops in. So, not always easy to hold a line. Just depends on how you're trying to do it. It's really hard to spread a line all the way from pumping station all the way down to here. You might want to do something like spreading a line from here to here and then having a squad push out and around as a flanker. But, you know, anything can happen, especially once the fight's in progress. Just like guys might go flying through the air like that guy did. Anything can happen. They do have a pretty good control here, but just north of them and just west of them, both sides are really just kind of right on top of each other. Intermixed lines. I would have to say that, excuse me, I'd have to say that Valkyria has a better line. They're more compact. Now, let's try and find where their tanks are. Here's one of the Tigers is pushing right up through the front door. Where's the 76? Down over here. Right there. That Tiger pushes up too much further. Oh, Tiger, don't do it. He can see you. Oh, he hit the wall. He hit the wall. Can he see through that keyhole? He should be able to see him. Dude. 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 What are you doing, man? Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh. Oh. You're in a bad spot. And he goes down. Unfortunate for the 76. That's going to give Valkyries a lot more pressure over here now that they're going to have a big tank advantage right on the front door pumping station down here on the southeast side. Some long-range rockets coming in, trying to keep the pressure on. This whole area now cleared out of Bears troops, holding the cemetery and everything. It's going to be really hard for the Bears to hold this if they don't push these guys back out of here. It'll be a minute before they can get some tank pressure. Big spawn in down over here southwest of pumping station, but Bears are pretty pushed out right now. They are starting to lose pumping station, yeah. Valkyrie's getting the pressure right on into pumping station. The fight now happening right in pumping station. There's only actually a couple of guys here anymore. I don't see... There is no garrison. There's an OP right there. There's a spawn in from Buki. Golem already spots them, gets the pressure on. They're going to take control of the factory itself. Get some shooters up in those windows of that factory and at least call those things out. They can see where they're coming from. Let's get a little closer. Get a little closer to the action. Alright, looks like Bears are going to take back control of the factory. And then they're holding the north side of the canal itself. So, pulling it back. Holding strong. Just Mitsu in there now. Valkyrie's got some guy coming in though. That would be Bears dropping that bombing run. See, 2, maybe 3 went down from that. Not a huge bombing run. Did get a couple of guys. Doesn't look like they did any damage to the Tiger. Tiger already had a lot of damage though. Looks fully repaired. Tiger's pushing up. He doesn't have any infantry support at the moment. He's pretty safe. He wouldn't know that. Fortunately for him, he's pretty safe. He does have friendly infantry pushing in from the east. Coming to put some more pressure on the pumping station. Still got Bears flowing in from the north. Here comes the Tiger now. Gonna have a fight break out. We're about to start fighting over this factory. MG in the window. Looking to the west, though. Buki and Panky. Buki goes down. Oh, huge flood of troops into the warehouse itself. Starting to get guys up in the windows. I can hear the Tiger has his rear exposed. What's shooting him? Is that a rocket? What's shooting him? Where is it coming from? I don't see friendly tanks up here. It must have come down the road. Must have got a shot on him from that direction. He's pushing around to the north so that he can get into his infantry. It's a good call. D-word is swinging out and around. They're starting to hit him from the north now. That tiger did have to back off to the east. The cemetery did get cleared out, so they have control of the cemetery again. I don't know if they found all their spawns, but with the way I see simply falling back and responding to it, getting hit pretty hard. Looks like the bears are reacting pretty good to this. They're most likely going to hold, at least for now. Let's shift over to town center. See what's going on over here. There is one flank going on over here. Two flanking squad leaders over here by themselves. So looks like they're just trying to get themselves into position somewhere way out on the southeast. All of the fighting is going on over here by pumping station. This is an all-out effort here by both teams at the moment. Well, bears anyways fell completely back for the most part. There's a few guys back here for the Valkyrie, but yeah, everybody's pushing hard up here. Let's get right up here into the front. This tiger is exchanging with the 76 over here. He's damaged. He's taking some hits from that tiger, I think. You do have the bears pushing around on the north side now. They're stopping these guys from trying to get around and infiltrate from him. D-word's still back there, but I'm not really sure. I think he maybe is trying to do a double swap, a swap out, double drop for supplies. Get a garrison over there maybe. This tiger just holding strong right here. The infantry can't really push past him. A couple guys back here, but they're getting flanked from behind from Filco. Filco got covered. Who covered him? Jackthy? I think it was Jackthy got that guy. So, yeah, they're kind of spread out, getting their shooters spread out, getting some fire on this infantry. Still struggling with the tanks a little bit. That tiger right up in their face, but 76 had to back off. It looks like they're repairing. Couple of guys right in the front, but there's a lot of bears here. A lot of bears here holding strong. Back over here on the south side of the cemetery, there's a lot of bears as well. Most of them are pushing north. So they got a garrison here. They do got a garrison right here by the cemetery now. So they're going to control the cemetery now. They've got this all cleared out. And good job. Good hold. Good hold by the bears. They did a good job pushing that back. Looked kind of scary for a second there for them, but yeah. Valkyrie, though, pushing right back into the cemetery. They want that territory back. They don't want to let the bears control that area. I hear another tank. There's another tiger pushing up. He's going to come help put the pressure onto that cemetery. They do have some bears pushing out and around behind them. But El Sad still holding on to this area right here. Just being a total thorn in their side right here on this main road. Where'd that tiger go? There he is. Pushing right up towards cemetery. The other tiger is still holding strong right in the front. He's starting to get enveloped a little bit. He's got some infantry support, but they're getting pushed back. Doing all they can to protect this tiger, but he's soloing it right now too. He might want to just back off. Maybe he's almost out of ammo. I don't know. He's just going to let that tank go. He might just let that tank go. Well, they lost their crew. I'm not sure. Anyways, 76 is still over here, though, trying to get a shot on him. Precision came down on this tiger up here on the north that I was not even aware was up here. These tigers starting to do some work. Trying to get around him. Oh, there's the 76. Pops the corner. Can he see him? He can. Boom! There goes the tiger. That squad leader got killed by somebody back here. Patronus. Doesn't matter. It's too late. The tiger goes down. Nice kill by the 76. From, who's the gunner? Right here. Martyrdom. Nice shot, Martyrdom. It was a keyhole right through that tent. That should allow the bears to take some of this pressure off the front a little bit. The north side will be cleared out. This tiger is pulled back a little bit now. Still doesn't have a crew with him, though. He's still solo in that tank. The other tiger... Nope, that's the supply truck. Has had to pull back behind here. Has some casualties on top of him. Jump back in. Looks like he's looking for Satchel. Looking for the Satchel. Dale coming up. I don't think they got the Satchel on. They're still pushing up with another engineer, possibly trying to get another Satchel on it. A little bit of infantry support to help him out, though. Still a lot of intermixing with the infantry here. Back at town center. What have we here? A completely uncontested squad coming up from the east on the backside of town center. Now, maybe they took an OP or something down. I can see Yoss. Not sure what he's doing. Kind of looked like he was running back this way for a second. He could just be holding his sectors. You got Hellfuhrer back here just holding down in the south. Don't really have anything reacting to this squad at the moment. We'll come back in just a second, give them time to move into position, but we'll see what they can do. Hearing some machine guns going off. Got Benny up in this window shooting out across the cemetery. Still intermixing. Not a whole lot of pressure anywhere. We got Sandieri could maybe drop an OP right here and start pushing his squad right in the front door. They do kind of have control of the cemetery again. They did take that garrison out. Did they manage to take this other tiger now? I don't see him anymore. Looks like they managed to get rid of that tiger. In the north, there's a little bit of infantry pushing across, just kind of back and forth. There's a lot of open area up there on the north, so the cemetery and right here, this pushing up this hedgerow and stuff is very important. If you can push to this tree line, this intersection, you can start maybe forcing your way in using some smokes. There's some pretty short gaps here that you can push across. Get some machine gun fire and some smokes. Over here in the town center, though, looks like they managed to get a garrison up in the back somewhere. Edric's got his squad right up there in their face. I'm a little surprised they're not capping right now. There's a lot of blue here. They're starting to cap. You got Savjor taking control of this house. They got good control of the houses at the moment. Even if it's just ones and twos, if they control the house, it gives them high ground. It gives them vision. Tamino taking shots. Savjor take that open window. Should be able to get him. Should be. Oh, look! Come on, dude! Look. That's just that way. Look down. Look down. There, you got him. Waiting for it. Looks like Valkyrie's starting to pull some reinforcements back from the east. There's a lot of blue here in the center, though. Roles have kind of reversed now from what was happening before. You've got Valkyries trying to hold on to this courtyard here on the southwest side. Bears pushing in from the north, coming in from the church. Got supplies coming down from the Valkyries trying to get their garrison back up here in town center. Stepanch. Ooh, rocket almost takes out the supplies. That was a decent looking rocket. There's the garrison. Unless they can lock up and stop that garrison, they're surely going to get a big wave of reinforcements back here. Next couple of minutes will kind of determine what's going to happen back here. Bears trying to push their reinforcements back in from the church area. Savjor's... is he in this building? He is. He does have this garrison locked up. That's no reinforcements. No reinforcements for the Valkyries. Still in the house, still locking up that garrison. That's a big deal. Not only is that garrison locked, no reinforcements, that means they can't build one nearby because of proximity. That's going to stop. The reinforcements are going to have to come in from far away. They're going to have to rely on OPs. Artillery coming down now where that garrison is. Savjor goes down. There's the spawn in. That artillery's a little too far out to be able to hit it. Valkyrie's now pulling it back. A lot of pressure coming from multiple directions, though. They could, the Bears could still swing this their way. They keep these flanks coming in from all over the place. It's really chaotic. A lot of fighting going on. We're gonna shift back over to pumping station during the lull. Pumping station, not very full right now, but there is a number of red pushing in. They do have this tank here. Going for the satchel. He goes down from the machine gun cover from Marcos. Good job covering that tank with the machine gun. There was a squad leader there too. He went down. I don't know if he got his OP, but that's just kind of holding steady. Most of the fighting is back here at town center. Shifting back to town center, you see a lot of red in the plaza now, in and around the plaza. So it's kind of looking like SLK. Clean this up. SLK. It's not SLK. The Valkyries cleaned it up. They do seem to be aware that this is coming up here from the northeast too. So Tridemax trying to shift out and around, getting his OP up in some hidden spots. He does have 50 supplies up here, possibly waiting for the double drop. Potkin pushing up though with the Tiger close by. It's gonna be really hard for them to get reinforcements in from that direction, even if they get the garrison up. Oh, here comes the Greyhound. Takes a direct hit from the Tiger. I think. From the other Tiger that was right here. Holy, drove right into him. That wasn't good. Blue in and around the courtyard now. Plaza's kind of clear of red. That garrison is gone. Kind of, yeah, and the Bears have a pretty decent push going on right now there. That Tiger's close by. They do have the tanks, but there's a lot of blue in here. They lost the garrison. The blue forces have a pretty good line going right here around town center. Red intermixed with it though here on the north side, coming down from the church, trying to stop them. Looks like they've locked up and blocked that garrison up there in the northeast. There's a garrison marked here somewhere by the Bears. I don't see it, so either they got it or it's not there. Still don't see a garrison for the Valkyries though. Not sure where they replaced their garrison, or if they even did. Glancing around, don't see it. They're pushing the Tiger up into the plaza now, so maybe concerned a little bit by how much pressure they're receiving. Want to make sure they keep that cap weight on. Looks like they cleared out the church. Over here in the east, up here on the northeast side though, Tridemax still has his squad holding strong. Starting to get encircled a little bit. You got Yas and Dorfy and Skokie. They got 3 squad leaders around them right now, all who can drop their OPs and bring in a squad. That's a lot of pressure. Tridemax probably not going to be able to hold there for too much longer. But if he can keep them busy, 2 Tigers now here in the center. A lot of pressure coming in right from the front on the west side of town center. Pumping station getting capped a little bit. Let's just shift back over and see what's going on. Got some guys in there getting cleaned up. Might take some of the pressure off town center though. I don't know, there is a squad leader. Mitsu's here. So if he's got his OP close, there's supplies are being dropped. I don't think they have a garrison. There's D-Word with a spawn in just to the north of pumping station. I do see some squad leaders coming back now, so might be a little too late. There's too much time for them to react to it. I think they're going to clean that up. So back over to town center. A lot of blue right here on the west side still. The Tiger is still holding strong in the plaza. Got a little bit of infantry support down on the south. 2 squad leaders ready to place their squads there if they need to. Getting into the buildings though. Some back and forth going on down here. Oh, Stepan's got just waiting for them to pop out. He looks the other way right as he's going to pop that corner. Looks back, gets Nelson. Wicker Golf coming around the other way now. Getting some support from Tetris. He goes, Stepan's goes down. Bears starting to push through now. They're slowing down a little bit, starting to clear them out. Not pushing so hard. But KW comes around the side, goes down. They know they're getting flanked. Trying to figure out where they're coming from. Dark gets Boric. They're coming from down here somewhere. Dark goes down from Dominic. I think. Unless there's more guys down here. I don't see them. Pemic coming from way over there, so he'd probably move his OP up closer. Gelliar coming around from behind, possibly clearing out their OPs. I don't know, Love's got an OP back there, but that's the closest OP, so it looks like he got their OPs out of there. Went down and around, got into this alleyway right here. Wicker Golf gets taken out from behind. Dooms also right here shooting up the roadway. Oh. Who got him? Like, literally, who shot him? Over here, maybe? Seemed like he was in cover behind that wall, but, huh. That was weird looking. Must have just been the angle I was looking at it. Anyways, back into town center. Because they got rid of that OP, they managed to clear out these courtyards in the south. Kind of back to the status quo of one side pushing in from here, one side pushing in from here, and meeting in the middle. Dale holding his spot. Boric pushing on around. Boric gets him with a headshot. They're pushing across these courtyards. Pushing across the courtyards on the north too, so a little bit of a push in the front by the Bears, but not a lot that they can do from here. It's a little too close to want to drop an OP. Artillery coming in though, covering him. Having a hard time pushing him out. Oh, there's the OP though. He did indeed drop his OP. Why did that seem like such a big spawn in? Is there more than one OP there? I don't know, but I just watched the one of them blow up, so. These two Tigers, man. These two Tigers are just holding strong in the Plaza, and they need to get behind them again, which will take time. And we're getting down to about 20 minutes now, so it's not a ton of time left on the match. There's plenty of time to flank as far as you need to. You could go all the way across the whole map in this much time, but we're getting down there to the point where, you know, you're going to have to start making some decisive moves and hoping that they work out. Still got the 76 way out here in the north. Just holding the defensive point, making it really difficult for them to get into pumping station. I don't blame them, though. You don't want to lose your fourth point, because then you're just really on the back foot for the rest of the fight. Looks like Valkyrie's pushing up in towards the cemetery a little bit again. Trying to get the pressure back towards pumping station. They can get the pressure back on pumping station. That should alleviate town center a little bit. Town center is pretty cleared out at this point, though. They've got a good strong hold back on it. Especially with the two Tigers right up in there. One of them's pushing north now. The other one is... Where'd the other one go? He's there. He's still there. Okay, one of them's still holding. The other one is turned and pushed north. Looks like he's going to try and go get some pressure on pumping station. Maybe. We'll see what happens here in the next couple minutes. The line has changed again, so now you're seeing a line forming here. Got two 76s pushing right up the main road, though. One here and one here. That might actually be where that Tiger's headed, reacting to these 76s. Swing and a miss. Some good movement by the tanks. You never want to stay stationary for too long because you get the precision strike coming down on you. Some good tank on tank cover as long as nobody's able to slip past him. But it looks like the Bears are pretty protected here. He's got tank infantry support going on. You got Spayman trying to get right up in there. Not gonna do it. Too much cover by the tanks covering each other. Let's shift around, see what the Tigers are doing. There's one of the Tigers there. So looks like he wants to get a shot on these tanks, but if he peeks that corner, there's two of them sitting right there. They just use their precision sights, so they're perfectly safe to sit still for like the next 10 minutes. Starting to get some good infantry support on them. Bears could use this. They could use this to kind of push forward in either direction if they want to push towards the church or if they want to push south towards the main approach of town center. Let's just shift around, or actually we can take a look at the map. See, there's that bombing run. You're gonna hit this Tiger here, who's trying to get some shots off from the main approach of town center, down here on this west side of town center. Gets looks like he got a hit on the 76 over there. He's backing up a little bit. They got crews out. They lose one of the 76s. Now we know he's got the fire on. What's the other Tiger doing though? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought I saw some crossfire. So the Tigers, well coordinated tank work right there, boys. I can't even lie. That was beautifully coordinated with both the freaking Tigers popping that corner at the same time and blasting that 76 into oblivion. Completely negated their 76 advantage that they had going on right there. This one wounded, backing off, having to concede the position entirely. Wow, that was good. I'm impressed. That was really good. Alright, so up here north of that, the Bears were pushing pretty hard, trying to make their way towards this this factory area over here. You can get some garrisons up and start pushing down through the church. You know, if you can get some spawns in like this area, you can shift west over here, you can shift east, you can you know, you can come down through here, you can come down through here, and you can even shift out and around. So this area right here can be really important, not just for that, but I mean, it's the center point between the 2 points. I honestly am a little surprised we haven't seen more fighting there. That's a lot of flanking going on. Speaking of fighting there, though, looks like that is where the fight is happening right now. Got Jord and Tetris pushing around. Actually looking like they're gonna... The Valkyrie guys are gonna push back the other way. A little bit of crossfire going on here. From the south. Artillery coming in. I'm assuming that that is going to be Bears artillery since it's coming out so close to the Valkyrie guys. Mummis trying to push around, running into a couple of guys here. Goes down from Golem. It's hard to say whose artillery that is. There's a spawn in right there. Some shooting going on. Tamino goes down. Spayman. Spayman goes down. Samurai goes down. Artillery coming in hot now. That seems to be Valkyrie artillery shifting really close over to the Bears. There's the 76 again, looking like he's going to come retry his hand over here again. He pops that corner. He's safer back where he is now, of course, but some fighting going on over here. Not too much pressure. Al-Sad's trying to take control of this area again, but Bears doing a good job of holding it. They've got their garrison right there. Holding the cemetery area just south of it. What is this? It's ruins. This is where ruins is really what I should be saying. Holding on to ruins. Oh, my chat does not seem to be working. Oh well. I got recon down here in the south, so I don't know, maybe if there's a supply drop down here or something, but And tried max. They're looks like they're trying to get something going on down here way to the south, but they better hurry. They better move fast. I mean, there's 14 minutes left on the match, so by the time they get into place, get the attack going. So a lot of the fighting is just kind of happening right here at the moment. Oh, there was a precision. Looks like it missed. I think it hit right there. I hear a bombing run. Oh yeah. That's gonna be a big bombing run. Wow, that was good. Whew. I got some kills. A couple of them, handful. Oh. While that's happening, they're trying to get behind the 76. Boom, there it goes. 76 goes down. That's both 76s. The other one's probably coming. Yep, there he is. Pulls right up, takes his buddy's place. Let's see what happens. Looks like they're just going to push right through and try and get this second 76 now. Or third 76, I should really say. This is the third one to push up to that position now. Spayman going for the satchel. Ah! Vigilant Commander. Oh, I was gonna say, I don't think he saw him. Samurai for the save. Don't really have a lot of infantry over here with him, though. Where are those tigers? What did I just see hit here? I think that was just one of his rounds. Ooh, whoa. Got some lag spikes going on here. What's going on? Oh, mouse speed was turned up. It does feel a little laggy all of a sudden. Oh, let's not have that. Why am I feeling some lagginess? Feeling a little bit of stuttering. It's been doing that the whole time and I just didn't notice? No. Yeah, a little bit of stuttering going on. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Jeez, we only got 10 minutes left. Don't crash, don't crash. There it goes, that's better. Yeah, geez, what was up with that? Whew, scary. Alright, 76 got some infantry up on him now. They've also pushed back in front of him. So let's go see if we can find where the tigers are. Don't see them here. Did they lose them while I wasn't looking? There is some bears over here on the east side of town center now. Maybe they can get a push in. Did they get a garrison up over here? I don't know if they're trying for the double drop or not. So maybe they can... yep, there it is. There's supplies. There's the garrison going for the flanking double drop. You got Valkyrie is reacting to it. So that will almost certainly... Up there it is, locked up. Don't know if they'll be able to get anything in on it. I guess it just depends on if... Now they're taking some pretty heavy casualties. Valkyrie's reacting well to this, getting the kills on it. Speed it up, head over here to the west side of town center. Still just kind of holding position here across the open areas. Really hard to push through. Got the artillery coming down on them, so maybe they're planning on shifting their attack over here in just a minute. They don't. They got a lot of OPs right here. There's at least 4 squads ready to push across this open area. Now we know that we know that the Valkyries just used their bombing run, but I can't remember how long it's been since the Bears used theirs. So let's see what happens. You got Valkyries pushing across the open area now, keeping control. There's a flare up. Valhalla taking fire now from Lubos. Boric goes down from Widden. Valhalla just holding. Harkos now looking to push up into Lubos. Boom! Gets shot. Does not make it around that corner. Lubos holding strong. Some very good shooting. Very fast shooting. Yeah, looks like Valkyries are reacting to this garrison over here. I hear either a repaired or brand new Tiger. One or the other. What the heck was that? Did you guys just fall through the world? I think some people just fell through the world. We got Tiger now is down here on the south side holding that. He can push north or whatever, he can just hold if he wants. Honestly, I would not be surprised if the Valkyries just try to hold at this point. There's only 8 minutes left on the match. 9 minutes. A little under 9 minutes. Tetra Pak right here in these northern courtyards. Maybe he can get his OP in here. There's a little bit of exchanging going on. Sandiary, also a squad leader. Here they go. They're going to see each other. I did just see a spawn in. There is an OP right there. Sandiary did go down. Valkyrie now responding to this. Golem headed that way. Looks like he's probably just going to hold right here on this door. Oh, there's the OP. Got him. Wow. Nice. That looked like some nice hip fire shooting. Somebody drew a dot on his screen with a dry erase marker. Golem now pushing through. Probably don't really know that they have more there. Oh, wow, he got him too. Damn, Golem with the quick shooting real fast. He's gonna push up. Golem goes down. OP's gonna get saved. There is artillery coming through here, but he could push his OP up. But there's been long enough time now that Valkyrie's got a lot of guys shifting this way, really reacting to it. Not sure what Tridemax is trying to do. Did he die? What's he doing? Where is he? What are you doing back here, Tridemax? Going for the long flank. Hopefully he doesn't get spotted. There is a number of guys over here that are shifting that way. Down here in the south, though, there's another flank coming up. Got Mauve. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the first part of your name. I might get demonetized even though I'm not monetized. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps out with maybe being monetized someday. It would be nice. I have a lot of equipment I'd like to buy that I can't buy until I'm monetized. Anyways, now that my shameless self-promotion is done. One rocket shot onto the Tiger. Goes down. Doesn't really look like he got any damage on it. They are pushing up right here, though. Got Spinach. Goes down. Getting into the Plaza a little bit. They also still got that pressure up here on the north, too. A lot of reaction to that, but while that's happening down here on the south, they've got another squad coming in. It does look like Tridemax did get cleaned up over there. But Mauve still has his squad in the center. They're even starting to cap. Oh, looks like somebody got hit with a mine right there. Saw that. We've managed to catch a lot of these mine deaths. That's kind of cool. Looks like the Tiger's falling back a little bit. He's got his gun facing to the rear. Backing up, escape, going for the Tiger again. Valkyrie's now pushing back into the Plaza really hard, wanting to make sure that they can prevent this cap at all costs. There is virtually nothing at Pumping Station. All the fight is right here at Town Center. Gets cleaned up here in the buildings. Looks like Edric is still up there in that northern building on the Plaza. Edric gets cleaned up by Wyatt Spook J. Oh, that's a garrison spawn or an airhead. Airhead. That is an airhead. Let's see what they do with it. Oh, that's a lot of guys. A well-placed machine gun could wreak havoc with this, but oh man, that's a big push. Not really sure why you'd throw a grenade in there. Getting held up. They need to push hard through there. It's easier said than done. They got a couple of guys swinging around the south side too. Got Nelson trying to get his OP somewhere. He's going to run right into these guys. And he goes down. That other Tiger now, yep, they've got Tiger pushed into the circle. I think that other Tiger, yep, pushed down to the south, holding this courtyard, preventing anybody from coming up from the south. They've now got the south courtyards cleared out. 4 minutes left on the match. The front door is getting really contested. That airhead is gone, but they still have a lot of OPs right there. They're getting stemmed up really hard, though. They're not really going to be able... They're going to have a hard time pushing towards the church. You can hear the machine guns over there working. They're going to... That alleyway over there is completely shut down. This road over here is kind of the same thing. They're shooting and pushing as hard as they can. And a couple guys tried to shift down further south, immediately got picked off. Valkyrie's holding their flanks really hard, pushing their guys out across the road, making sure that bears are not able to use this front entrance at all. Here comes the machine guns now, laying down suppressing fire from a distance up in the window, making it nearly impossible for the bears to push in through this door, and as well as the church. Excellent reaction by the Valkyries over here. Just excellent reaction, pushing their tanks into the plaza, holding all of the entryways to the plaza. There's about a minute 20 seconds left on the clock. No, wait, what am I saying? Why would I think that? Oh man, you poor people who can't correct me because of a 30-minute delay. There's still 2 minutes left on the clock. We're not fighting over the 4th point. Plenty of time for this cap. There's the 76 too, pushed right up. Now that they have an extra 3 minutes that I forgot about. Looks like there's going to be a big fight here. Look at that machine gun fire from down south, though. Oh, that's some shotgun fire taking people out. Some rockets going south. I don't see that machine gun anymore. They still got a lot of infantry here. Where did that... That was a tank round. That must have just come straight from town center, but managed to land a hit on the 76. Boom, there goes the 76. These Tigers, man. These Tigers have absolutely been doing work. Here comes the bombing run. They hit the Tigers a little bit. There wasn't a ton of infantry right there at that moment. Hellfuhrer just laying down some fire from over here on the south flank. Rockets coming in, hitting this barrier there, not to manage to take anything out. Hellfuhrer, man. He is just freaking... does not want to allow this. Throwing out his grenades. Isn't really anything over there, but at least there's no friendlies. Boom! Pemmick gets in behind him. Tetra Pak doesn't realize that he's getting shot from behind. Here comes the counter bombing run. Oh, nothing there. Nothing there. Two guys from that bombing run. Wow. They had already cleared it out before the bombing run came. Had they dropped that a couple of minutes ago, they would have got massive casualties. Oh, the OPs were still there. The OPs were still there. The big bombing run comes in and bam, there's all the reinforcements. Still fighting over these north courtyards. A lot of guys coming in. Dark goes down. George throwing grenades. George's gonna pop that corner. He goes down immediately. I hear machine guns going off below me too, so looks like the Tiger's gonna push up and just completely shut down everything over here. I don't see anything out and around town center. I see a couple of squad leaders pushing in on pumping station, but it doesn't really matter. It's over. That's a GG. Congratulations to Valkyria for their victory. It was an excellent job by the Bears. You guys did not give up even to the last second. I was still calling out your plays without even realizing there was only 30 seconds left on the match. So for all the times that I told you that it was almost over, then I completely forgot that it was over. So I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me ramble on. As soon as this is done, we'll go ahead and take a look at the scores real quick before we shut her down. So over here, let's see, we got Easy Squad with a nearly 2,500 combat score. And you got Able Squad, 2,900 combat score going on. Where's the tanks? Slareth, 2,000 combat score for his tank crew. And you've, well, you saw it there. There was some good combat scores going on there. There was some good stuff. congratulations to the Valkyria for their victory. Thank you everybody for watching. I appreciate you guys, having me. I know it was kind of last minute. They hit me up this morning and asked me if I wanted to stream, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope I didn't make too many mistakes, and I will catch you guys next time. Have a wonderful rest of your day.